Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm showing you what's in my everyday makeup drawer for the month of June. So if you're new to this series, basically at the start of every month I rotate the products that are in my everyday makeup drawer so that I'm making sure I'm kind of using everything from my collection, making sure I don't have old products that are sitting at the back of my drawers forgotten, but also being able to use any new products that I may have bought in the last month, and generally just making sure that I'm not just using the same products all the time. So I hope you enjoy watching. Make sure you give it a thumbs up at the end if you do, and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. I do post new videos every Monday and Thursday. And if you're interested in watching any more videos from this series, I will have my previous ones linked in the description box down below. So if you would like to see what's in my makeup drawer for the month of June, then just keep on watching. So I'm starting off by leaving in the products that are staying the same from last month. So firstly here I have my Rimmel Lasting Finish Primer. And then for foundation, I'm putting in my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I have this in the shade 120, and this is the Dewy and Smooth one, which is for normal to dry skin. And then for concealer, I'm leaving in my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer, and I'm also leaving in my May concealer and brightener because I just like to use this for spots when I get them. I'm also leaving in my Chi Chi sharpener. It's very handy. And then for powder, I'm putting in my Rimmel Stay Matte powder just because it's been a little while since I used this, so I'm going to chuck that over there. For eyes, I am of course going to put in my new Lorac Pro palette because I bought this sort of at the start of May and I only used it once or twice because I had a different palette in my drawer for May, so now I'm going to get it out for June and hopefully get a lot of use out of that. And then for primer, I'm putting back in my Urban Decay Primer Potion samples. I only have 2 of these left, so I'm using the original one first and then I'll move on to Sin when I finish that one. And I'm also putting in a couple of singles, so I'm going to put in this Topshop Galaxy eyeshadow because this is a really nice and easy colour to wear. And I'm also putting in a couple of Maybelline Colour Tattoos because this one I'm putting in because I've had it for a really long time and I need to start using it before it goes off. It has already dried out, but I've heard that if you put it in a cup of hot water you can sort of bring it back to life, so I'm going to do that with this one, which is Bold Gold. And I'm also putting in this one, which is, whoops, oh my goodness, this one which is Barely Branded because it's a really nice base colour. It's just very neutral. For my eyebrows, I'm going back to my L'Oreal Brow Artist Shaper Pencil because I do really like this and I've been trying out new ones recently, but it's time to go back to that for a month or so. And then I'm putting in 2 eyeliners. I don't generally tend to wear eyeliner because I have hooded eyes and it's not the best on my eye shape, but going into winter I wear them a little bit more than I would in sort of the warmer months. So I'm putting in these 2. This one is the Rimmel Exaggerate in the shade Rich Brown, and this one is the L'Oreal Color Rich Le Col in the shade Midnight Black. As you can see, I'm leaving in my Maybelline Great Lash Mascara because that one I think is going to start running out really soon, so I'm keeping it in until it's all gone. And I'm also putting in my Rimmel Extra Super Lash Mascara because I really like this one. So for contour, I'm keeping in my Benefit Hoola Bronzer just because it's really the only product that I have for contour right now, so, and I really love it, so that's staying in. And I'm also keeping in my MAC blush in Desert Rose because I only used this a couple of times last month and I really want to get a little bit more use out of it before I put it away. I'm going to be putting in my Natio Bronzer and Enhancer. The lid is just completely detached from this. I can still close it, but when I open it, it doesn't stay attached anymore. Anyway, this has a bronzer shade, which I like, and also it's called the Enhancer, but you can kind of use it as a mixture of a blush and a highlighter. And I also use this as eyeshadow sometimes. I'm also going to put in my Chi Chi Mosaic blush in the shade Pink Rose. And my Max Factor blush in the shade Classic Rose. Can you tell I'm into rosy shades right now? And then the last blush that I'm putting in is from Natio, and this is in the shade Rosewood. So this is just a really nice natural one for when I'm doing makeup looks that don't necessarily suit a pink blush. So for lipstick, firstly I'm putting in Natio Spring, which is a really nice neutral colour. I know that it's called spring and I'm in winter this month, but I just think it's a really nice natural colour. I don't think it matters that I'm wearing it in winter even though it's called spring, so that's going in anyway. And then I'm putting in Topshop Devotion, which again is kind of a nude colour. This one's a little bit darker, a little bit more appropriate for winter. And both of those are nice and moisturizing as well, and so is this next one, which is from Collection. This is in the shade Fig, and this is again just a little bit darker. It's got a little bit more brown and a little bit of like dark red in it as well. So again, it's a really nice color for winter. Sorry, I think I just bumped the camera. Then for a pink option, I'm putting in Chi Chi Viva La Diva lipstick in the shade Game On. This one, I thought that it might be a little bit pink. I'd kind of forgotten what it looks like on, but then I wore it yesterday and it looks really nice on me, so that's fine. It's not as moisturizing though. This one kind of emphasizes any little lines on my lips, so it's not perfect for winter, but it's fine. Then for a red option, I'm putting in a Rimmel Kate Moss lipstick in the shade 107, which is just a really nice sort of berry red, so that's really nice for winter. And then lastly, for kind of a pinky purple, I'm putting in this NYX Butter lipstick in the shade Hunk. It looks pretty scary, but honestly, like, it comes out a little lighter than it looks. Not a lot lighter, it's still a purple, but it's a very sheer colour. And after a little while, it kind of settles into a darker pink, so it is very wearable, more so than how it looks. So that is all the makeup that I'm going to be using in the month of June. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you did, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!